Welcome back. There was one thing that I forgot to tell you before we move on to Cheezer. There was one thing that I forgot to tell you about the mouth. What we need to do after we've gotten these all built is we need to kind of select our two elements, the red element, and we need to go ahead and do Object, Expand, and make sure that we're expanding the fill and the stroke, and then click OK to get rid of that. Make it a shape. We also want to do the same thing to the black part of the mouth. Expand this fill and the stroke, make it a shape, and then we can go ahead and move that back into place. Okay. And then to move it up, I would just select all of it and just drag it up into place. All right. So now let's go to Cheezer. I'm going to lock both those layers, and now I'm going to create my third layer and label it Cheezie. I'll go over to my artboard. Remember that. Go to the artboard, double click on the number 3 for Cheezie, and now we're on to that artboard. Kind of hold that down. Now the mouth on Cheezie is going to be the same way that we just did the blue blob. The thing that we're going to work on in this monster here specifically is we're going to need the pathfinder tool out, and we'll just start out. We'll go ahead and go to the ellipse tool, and I'm going to make that a black stroke so that we can see it. And let's go ahead and give it its cheesy color. We'll go like that, and let's give it a kind of a bigger stroke. Let's take it up just like we did on the mouth. 11 point stroke on that. All right. So now, one of the things that we've done on both the others, I didn't show you any other tutorials, is we had to make an offset path. So I'm going to click on this element here, and I'm going to do Object, Path, Offset Path, and I had it at a -3 from the last time I used it, a minus 0.1389. That should be all right. I'm going to click OK. Let's see what happens on that. And then I'm going to turn the stroke on that one to an orange, a little bit darker than the black one. All right, so we've done an offset path. That's like that. Command Z. We'll get rid of that for now because we'll have to do that later, but I should have shown you that for the other two. But we're going to make the ears or the arms and the legs for this little monster. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to select that, and I'll go to the rounded rectangle, and I'm just going to click something like that. And again, just like in the blue blob on the rounded rectangle, I'm going to click and I'm going to make that a rounded rectangle like that, completely round. And it's got the same stroke weight. Now I'm going to hold the Option key down with that still selected, and I'm going to drag that over there. Now I've got two. Move that one over there. I'll show you another way how to do this as well, but I'm going to twist this about like that, and I'm going to move it right there. Now, here's what I could have done. I'm going to take this, I'm going to go up to Object, Transform, rotate it, and let's see what 30 degrees looks like. 30. Hit the tab key and it pivots. Let's go 45. Let's see what that does. Yeah, I like 45 a little bit better. So I've rotated it with the Object, Transform, rotate. Now, I need another copy. Just like this one, but for the other side. I'm going to take this. With this one still selected, I'm going to go up to Object, Transform. I do not want to transform it again. Don't transform it again. I want to do a reflect. So I'm going to click on Reflect. And I get a toolbar, but all of a sudden you notice that it's reflected already. I've got the preview button. It reflected to what I had used it before. And vertical is what I want it to do, but I want to make a copy of it. So now I've got two copies. I'm going to move this one out of the way so that you can see. I'm going to pull that one right up there, and I'm going to pull this one right up here. Kind of trying to make them in alignment. They don't have to be, but so it's like that. Now we need to make the legs. Alright, the easiest way that I can tell you to make the legs is go to the star tool. And you can either click or you can just draw. I'm going to draw one about like that. Now, I'm going to go back to my scissor tool. If you remember from the first part where we cut the white ghost, I'm going to go to the scissor tool. I'm going to click. I'm going to go to one of the anchor points down here. And I'm just going to click. You notice when I click, let's look over here. You see this triangle corner right here. It's all one piece. If I look over here, that's been cut right at that anchor point. It's got a gap now. Now I'm going to go to the middle one at the bottom. I'm going to click. You see that gap. I'll go one more time back up here, click. Now it looks a little bit like Patrick from SpongeBob, but you can see now I've got two separate parts. I've still got that whole part. I can go ahead and delete that because I don't need it, but I'm going to take that over here, and it's a little bit too small, so I'm going to expand it. Made that star a little bit too small. I'm going to twist it, and I want to get it to overlap like that. Now, just like in the snowman or the wine glass, we have the devil's horns right here. Well, we're not going to worry about that too much. We can adjust it a little bit. Now, with all this built like this, we're going to go ahead and go like that. Select it all. And we're going to use our pathfinder. And we're going to go ahead and unite. Now we've got our shape. That's our basic shape. Now we can go back, and just like what I did here, I can select this. I can go up to Object, Path, Offset Path. The default is there. Click OK. I'm going to change the color. And now you got your inner, and it fits just perfect. All right. That's Cheezie.